What's up, YouTube? Somewhere here. So my first month of keto and intermittent fasting is done. Took some video here before and after my first day and then the 1 month mark. I tried to line up my body in both and the movements and stuff kind of. So I'll show you that here. So I'm doing the same movements in both. If I'm flexing one, I'm flexing the other. I tried to line up as good as possible here to get an actual accurate depiction of the changes here. Because if I just stuck out my belly in one photo and then flexing the other, it could be a 2-second transformation. So I'll leave that for the clickbait title. So I actually I lost 14.8 pounds in 1 month of keto, which is pretty crazy for someone who, I'm not really overweight. I just had, a little bit of love handle here from shitty diet, and I feel like for me, my fat stores in my face and my love handles. So actually I went from 162 to 147, just under 15 pounds, which is, like I said, pretty crazy. So I'm going to actually continue with keto, and I'd like to do at least another month and see what the transformation looks like at the end of that month, maybe 2 months. I'm going to throw up some pictures up here of the stuff I ate. So actually for the first probably 2 weeks on keto, I wasn't really eating healthy keto. I was kind of just I was pretty much just cut out carbs. So I was eating, burgers and obviously no bun and just tons of cheese. And we were actually on vacation for the first couple, probably like 4 days near the beginning there. So it's pretty much just eating lettuce burgers at fast food restaurants. So wasn't feeling too great. And then probably about 2 weeks in, I was kind of missing veggies. So I started to bump up the veggies a lot to get my nutrients, and tons of spinach, bok choy, cabbage, mushrooms, tomatoes. Then kind of switched over halfway through to a much healthier keto, and then from there on I've just felt so much better, and I felt so good. And so I'm just going to continue on with keto and intermittent fasting, and see how it goes. So I actually started my intermittent fasting at 16 hours fast and 8-hour eating window, and then from there on it's just kind of kept on extending. So my shortest days now are probably like 18 and 6, the 18-hour fast and 6-hour eating window, and some of them have been even like 20 and 4, so 20-hour fast. There was one day where I'm honestly just losing my appetite, and at the end there's one day where I only had one meal, so I fasted 24 hours and then just ate once. And I don't know, fasting feels great too. You just I eat when I'm hungry, which it just keeps on getting extended, and there's no point in shoving your face when you're not hungry. So I think it's awesome. Fasting is awesome there's a ton of health benefits and stuff, but it feels good and it kind of gives you a lot more flexibility too. You just feel like you don't waste your time. Now that the first month of keto is done, I'm going to start another challenge. I'm going to do 50 pull-ups, 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, 50 leg raises, 50 box jumps, and 50 kind of deadlift slash upright row slash shoulder press every day. So 7 days a week for a month. I'll throw a short clip here of my first day. So I'm doing 5 sets and 10 reps per set. So here's the clip.
On set 3.
So that's the 50 rep challenge. There's 300 reps total, 6 exercises. We'll see how long it takes me by the end. I mean, the first day probably took about 20 to 25 minutes. So by the end, it should be a lot faster, I think. Maybe for next month, I will try to do the splits. And I'm not flexible at all, so if you have any tips or pointers, comment. So hit that subscribe button